think we're live. God willing, it's going to work. I'm going to talk about pitch. Pitch refers to the highness or lowness of a note. A low pitch would be way down here, like Darth Vader's voice, James Earl Jones kind of thing. Where are the plans you've intercepted? Yeah, that's pretty basic. Whereas a soprano or high pitch, I guess I'll come back to soprano later, a high pitch would be more up. The difference between the two is how quickly the voice or an instrument is vibrating. Thicker instruments that are vibrating at the same speed as a thin instrument will still create lower tones, but regardless, let's just say thick instruments sound lower in pitch than thin instruments. And the number of vibrations per second is what really makes that happen. A thicker guitar string, here we go, like this guy, still got about 20 pounds of tension on him from his rear end to the front. There we go. Plucked. That's a relatively low pitch. If we play the thinner string, same length, same amount of tension, but he sounds thinner. Why? Because he's a thinner string. Well, I shouldn't say he sounded thinner, he sounded higher because he's a thinner string, and the thinner string vibrates faster. Now if we shorten that string, it's going to vibrate even quicker. There we go. Wind instruments work the same way. Voices work the same way. By shortening the wind flow, you create a higher pitch. A trombone is a very visual one. The trombone's kind of like a trumpet with a slide, very long slide. It's kind of a low-pitched instrument, and when you extend the slide, it gets lower. When you bring the slide back, it gets higher, because you're making the instrument bigger. Kind of an obvious thing when you look at it and see what's going on there. Another important part of pitch is understanding how we define vocal ranges in pitch. You have 4 common vocal ranges. There's others, but the 4 most common are soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Those are the ones that make up your basic choir, and they're the general ways you separate voice characteristics. A soprano voice, I'm not going to attempt to sing this high, would be quite comfortable singing it. Guys, if you want to try and sing that, fine. A lot of the girls will be able to sing that no problem, because a soprano voice is more of a feminine voice. The alto voice, it's kind of a little high for a man, but it's more feminine. But most men could sing it, just maybe a little stress. Okay, this kind of a range. La 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 la. Little stress there, but you get it. A tenor voice is the typical male voice, and most of your rock and roll male singers are going to be singing with a tenor type of voice. It's usually ranged from about there to in that range. So you get your da 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 da. Where is this guy singing when he really can't sing very well? Okay, and your bass voice is very low range. Boom 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 boom. Great. I think that's all you need to know to get through the questions about pitch. Very good.